live on the internet.
I have my camera on too.
No.
They're telling me you're sticking your camera through the fence, so stop.
No.
I want to talk to you.
No.
Yes. This is what's going to happen.
You got ID on you?
I sure do.
Can I see it, please?
You want to see my...
Yeah, please. I need to see your ID.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there a reason why you don't feel safe with me stepping there?
I don't know what you have on you.
No weapons, none.
Okay, well, I don't know that.
Okay, well, I'm letting you know.
This Best of Refusal ID Unlocked video is a wild, must-see compilation of First Amendment audits where cops just can't let it go. From power-tripping officers demanding ID without cause, to hilarious walks of shame and priceless legal education moments, Johnny stands firm, armed with the law and a camera. Expect drama, sarcasm, constitutional lessons, and a whole lot of police getting flustered when citizens know their rights. If you've ever doubted why filming public officials matters, this video proves it over and over again.
Sir, what you're doing, what you're doing is perfectly legal.
Okay.
All I'm going to ask politely is that you don't block their driveway when their clients come in.
Yeah, I wasn't. I walked past a couple of
So
times.
if you want to stay here and film, you can do that. You're on a public sidewalk.
Great. So,
Hey, come here. Don't make me come after you. You're trespassing. Come here.
I'm not trespassing.
Stop.
You're live on the internet.
I have my camera on too.
No.
They're telling me you're sticking
No.
your camera through the fence, so stop.
No.
I want to talk to you.
No.
Yes. This is what's going to happen.
No.
They have video of you putting your camera through the fence. That's trespassing. Okay. So, do you have ID with you?
No.
1032 sergeant request.
Am I under arrest?
1031 sergeant request.
California Penal Code 148 subsection G. That's a yes or a no. You guys wonder why there's a disconnect between the police and society?
Yeah, because they walk away and don't want to talk to you.
I don't have to talk to you.
Yeah, if you're committing a crime, you do.
What crime have I committed?
They have you on video, like I already told you, putting your camera through the fence.
Okay, so then I get trespassed and I get told not to come back on the property, and then when I do come back on the property, then I get arrested. You understand the law, correct?
It's up to them if they want to have you arrested or not.
I have to be trespassed first, sir.
Not if they want you to press charges right away.
Great.
Okay. Stay here and with my corporal, and I'll be right back.
Great. Are you familiar with California Penal Code subsection 148G? Again, it's a yes or a no.
Let me find out what the complaint is, all right?
He just told you what the complaint is.
Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you?
I'm going to talk to the supervisor only, okay? I don't like the way that we already started off, okay?
All right.
Am I entitled to that?
Sure.
Okay.
I'd like to explain it to you.
Listen, am I stuttering? Seriously. I don't want to talk to you any longer. We didn't get off on a good foot.
Take the video and yeah, you're free to go.
I'm free to go.
Yep.
Great.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So
Thank you for cooperating.
how many cop cars does it take? Is all the crime solved in the city of Pasadena?
Are you done? You need to leave now. Okay.
Am I free to go?
Yes, sir.
Well, then I'm free to stay.
Okay. If you want. And
You don't need it. You
bothering
can't
them,
tell me
and you
that I
want
need to
trespass,
leave.
and listen to me.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
Stop being so rude.
How rude. How rude. How rude. How very rude.
So whatever you want to do, as long as you don't commit any crimes, we're good.
I never did commit a crime.
Okay, sir.
So there's 6 cop cars
Sir.
here. Is all the...
Yeah, it is. It is what it is. So stop making a big deal of it. Okay? Stop making a big deal.
You're telling me to make a
Yes.
big deal of it. There's 5 squad cars here, and you're telling me not to
How
make
old
a
are
big
you?
deal of it.
How old are you? Really? You're gonna talk like that? Seriously?
No, I get to talk to you however I want. It's free.
Then act like an adult.
Act like
Calm
an
down.
adult.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Yes.
Okay,
Don't
this guy
raise
just
your
got
voice.
in my face. Listen, you weren't here to see
raise
any
your
of that.
voice.
Listen,
Don't raise your
don't
voice.
tell me what to do and what not to do. Yeah, I got it all on 3 cameras.
Yeah, I see that.
The fuck out of here.
Don't tell him that either.
I can tell him whatever I
No,
want.
you're being rude.
Great. Is that a crime?
You just grow up,
Grow up.
okay?
Grow up.
Sir,
There's 5.
you have a nice day.
You as well.
Okay? And you finish your story or whatever you're gonna do, and
Well, you just became the story.
okay.
You're the
Thank you.
story.
All right, that's great. So make sure you get
Great.
the good side, okay?
Yeah, no, there isn't one. So,
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
You're a nice guy.
yeah, I am a nice guy when I get treated nicely. So,
All right. Good day, sir.
hey, do you guys have a copy of your code of conduct that I? Yes. Can I get a copy of it, please? Is your mom on parole? Is your mom on parole?
Why did you ask?
What kind of a question is that, sir?
You ask everybody if they're on parole?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, cam back.
Considering this is a parole office?
Okay. But is your mom on parole? If everybody's on parole, if it's a valid question to ask anybody, then I can ask your mom if she's on parole, right? Sure. Ma'am, and ma'am, and Lieutenant Webb here gave me an apology because they illegally detained me for 35 minutes, and he gave me an apology. I told them that I would leave the campus if I got an apology from both officers.
Here's the thing: you were never detained.
I was never detained.
You were never detained.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'm going to have to ask you to stop.
No.
I've ordered you to stop.
Nope.
I've ordered you to identify yourself. I'm advising that you're being legally detained for an investigation. Being legally detained for an investigation.
Nope.
You're refusing to identify yourself. Before I arrest you, I want to know who you are.
Let's go.
You are lawfully detained.
Let's go.
You are obligated to identify yourself to me. Here's the thing: you were never detained.
I was never detained.
You were never detained.
Okay.
Here's the thing: you were never detained.
I was never detained.
You were never detained.
Okay. Cool story.
So much.
Thank you, ladies.
Is there a reason that you guys even leave this building? You should just stay here and hover. I mean, like you were doing earlier, since I wasn't detained, allegedly. So.
You moved about freely.
Yeah, and I was stalked by Vilfort, and then you guys said I kept getting up in your grill, so yeah.
The good thing is we'll all have it to watch on YouTube.
Oh, it's already on YouTube. That's where you're mistaken.
Okay.
So.
But nonetheless, it's there for us to all view.
Yeah.
It's interesting though, because on YouTube, your site is monetized, right? So if people are clicking on it, you're getting paid for this, which might make a commercial, right?
Boy, hey, when you watch Fox News tonight, they run commercials too. Boy, there goes a logic fail right there, kids.
Monetized.
There goes a logic fail right there, kids. The news is monetized too, you idiot. Man, you were the dumbest motherfucker I've ever met.
Take pictures. Not the best.
Oh, Marge, it's time for your break.
I'm not detaining y'all. I just waved you over. Y'all are within your rights to film and stuff like that as long as you're on public property. You can't come in the Sally Port. And were y'all sitting on somebody's car? Okay, that's fine. So we're all on the same page? Okay.
Well, no, we're not on the same page because you guys can follow. How about you guys follow the law and obey our rights? She made contact with him with his.
Okay, you're gonna need to call a march unit for that, and the officer will come here and take care of
So we're not on the same page.
it. Okay. Nope.
Nope, not at all.
Okay. Do you have a phone?
We got a mark unit right here. I got a police officer that's obviously on duty.
Okay. Who's got other duties?
I want to know what you think.
So the.
I already told you everything.
Well, that was an assault. You got to watch it a few times to notice. She made.
Oh, you're gonna turn it around on him?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh my God!
Physical contact.
Holy shit! I've heard it all.
Well, you can defend yourself.
Now I've heard it all.
Okay.
So you should have punched her in the face.
Now I've heard it all. You should have punched the 70-year-old woman in the face and defended yourself.
What do you want to do?
Well, there you go.
Well, you heard it there. You get to defend yourself. You heard it from Officer Thrift Store. What's your name?
Ross.
Sergeant Ross?
2881.
Great. Thanks.
Are we good?
No, of course we're not.
Yeah, no.
Okay, what can I do
You
to
can,
solve
you can leave though. You're
Yeah, why don't
you're not being detained.
No, I just like, well, you said of course we're not, so what can I do?
You're not being detained though. You can leave though.
That's unfortunate. Step away, sir. You've got a gun, sir. Step away. Step away. You've got a gun. Why don't you step away, okay?
I need you to leave. Why don't you learn the Constitution? I need you to leave.
Why don't you call your supervisor? Call your supervisor.
I need you to leave.
Call your supervisor.
Get your supervisor. They're coming right now. Get back
Great.
on the desk. Do your
Great.
fucking job. You're right.
It's a public lobby, sir, and it's.
That's your daddy calling you, telling you to go back behind the desk.
Bueno.
Yeah. Yeah, Daddy told you to get behind the desk.
Oh, no, I already called main control. All right, thanks, bud.
This was the same guy from before. This is the guy that doesn't know shit.
Yeah. You should call 911.
Sheriff, but he doesn't know the Constitution.
Gail, are they around?
You should call 911.
Okay, bye.
Is the supervisor coming?
Oh, yeah.
Great. Are they all coming?
Oh, yeah, they're all.
Are you going to launch Air One as well?
What's Air One? Is that like a tire company or something?
No, that's the Hilo.
Oh, what's the Hilo?
Wow, really?
And this
Is this your first day on the job or your last day?
Actually, it'd be my 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So you've been a bag cop for a year and 6 months.
No comment.
Yeah.
I assume you want to comment.
Yeah, I would probably plead the fifth on that one as well. So, but that's just me because I'm gonna hedge my bets that way. You calling in a drone strike?
Oh, I think I like people with cameras in here.
Oh my God! Code 3. Everybody respond. Code 3. Cameras. 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 The public lobby.
This is a public lobby
for business. You see,
We have
So-
business. We're here to film.
like I said, you don't have anything to do with the attorney room, and you don't have anything to do with.
Did you need some help with something? Don't touch my camera, sir.
Did you need help with anything?
I don't need help with anything. So don't touch my camera, please.
What's the purpose of your business?
I'm here to film, sir. It's a
I don't
yes
wanna
or no.
divulge any
It's a
information.
yes or a no
Be
question,
nice.
sir.
Be a nice guy.
No,
I want you to be nice until it's time to not be nice.
yeah, well, you're all up in my grill, dude. You're all up in my grill, and you're telling me to be a nice
Be a
guy?
nice guy. Why are you guys being so mean?
I'm not being so mean. What are you, First Amendment?
Why are you being so aggressive then?
I'm not being so aggressive. How many?
Aggressive.
Am I wearing? There's like 5 guys with guns here, and you're telling me I'm being aggressive?
Deputy Sheriff, sir.
I'm unimpressed. So I mean, like,
I didn't ask you to be impressed, but you're being aggressive in your manner. I can see your eyes. You look upset. Why are you upset?
Oh my God.
Calm
Do you need
down.
a psych? Are you?
down.
Do you need medical attention?
Hey, don't get so upset.
Do you need medical attention? Do you need medical attention? Are you having a mini stroke right now? How many unarmed civilians have you shot and killed in the line of duty?
People tell your cops all the time, but it's
Did you get a paid vacation or?
you, sir.
How many open IA complaints? How many IA complaints? Open IA complaints do you have against you currently?
Yeah, but they act like this.
Yeah, you're doing the math on that one. I know.
Behind the blue line right now.
And
Behind the blue line.
I know nothing.
no, I'm just trying to get your name. It's like 27 syllables. So
Gather our photos. It was no problem.
yeah. There we go.
Wait for him, sir. Welcome to MCJ. You guys.
There we go. Wow. No. Thank you.
Okay, I'm the watch commander for MCJ.
Thank you for de-escalating. Can I ask you a question?
Can I have your name?
I don't need to give you my name.
Okay, what's your question?
We make the good cop shine.
This is a public lobby. Are we allowed to film inside a public lobby?
Yes, go ahead, take your time.
Great. Thank you.
Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Did everybody get an education today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, great.
I feel really educated.
Cause a disturbance, you will be subject to arrest.
Okay, great. You can talk to Lindsay
People coming
too.
in for business and it's too loud and you're disrupting the scene?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Started this whole thing.
All right, back to work, everybody.
Hi, Lindsay.
Lindsay, try not to be your wife tonight, all right? Thank you. Can I get an In-N-Out animal style with the lemonade and
All right, this is private
fries?
property. You're gonna have to leave.
It is?
Yes, it is. It's U.S. government property.
Oh my God. What's going to happen next? So it's not a public sidewalk?
I'm just asking, what can we help you with?
You can't help me. You can move along and you can kick rocks. How does that sound? Bye. Around the building and
Walker coming down to us.
uh-oh. So after this, we'll go over to Janet's. Yeah. We'll hang out with
guys,
her
we
and
don't-
stuff like that. So
We don't mind you being out here, but if you continue to film cars, we're gonna have the police come and remove you. You can't film private cars leaving our building. You have no right to film private property. I don't care if you take pictures of the building.
We can go comp watch later on. Yeah.
Yes, can you do me a favor and stop filming cars? You can film the building all you want, but don't film cars. Okay? Does that sound good to you?
What time do you usually wrap up?
So you're not going to acknowledge me?
3 or 4 o'clock.
You're going to wait till a cop comes and asks you.
So.
Alright.
No, it's kind of. I mean, I got up late today, so it'll be.
Hello?
So.
How are you?
So what time do you think we'll go pick up Eric? To see if we have enough time after this.
What is your name?
Probably about 6. It's probably about 3 o'clock now, so. Yeah.
Can I help you guys with anything here?
And then we'll hang out and chill. We'll get some food. Get some more of the other guys. Good. Yeah.
Can I ask you why you're filming this building?
And who else is going to be at the house? You know? All the regulars? Yeah, all the regulars should be there. Cool. That'll be good to see Eric. Yeah, we haven't seen him yet. No, haven't.
Can I ask you why you're filming the building?
So, what time do you usually go out when you go out then? About 9.
Hey, did you tell that cop he can search the car? He's in your car searching right now. You should tell him that you don't consent to a search if you don't. No, you do me a favor and stop talking, okay? I'm talking to my buddy over there. Tell him that you don't consent to a search. Tell him verbally that you do not consent to a search if you don't want him in your car.
Hey, do me a favor. You can keep recording. I could care less. Okay?
No, you could care.
Now let me talk.
No,
for a
stop
second.
talking. I don't care. Stop talking.
If you're gonna interfere with my
Stop talking. I'm not interfering with anything. I'm talking to my buddy.
You need
No,
to step away,
I'm
please.
standing right here, dude.
You need to turn around, step away.
Dude, ask him. Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me,
step away,
bitch.
please.
Lopez, don't be a bitch.
Turn around,
Do
step
not
away,
be a
please.
bitch
I'm
this
telling
Saturday
you.
night.
You
You want to be his bitch?
You're interfering with my investigation right now. Go stand over there.
Tell
by the
him that
fence.
you don't consent to a search. They're going to search your car against your will. They're going to plant drugs.
Go ahead and stay back.
Well, I'm right here.
You're interfering with my investigation,
No,
sir.
I'm not. It's not your investigation. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Go
Look
ahead,
at.
step back,
Look,
please.
no, don't
Step
touch
back.
me.
Okay,
Do
step
not
back.
touch me.
Step back, please.
Do not touch me.
Step back.
You dumb bitch.
Step back, please.
Don't touch me.
Step back. You can stay here. You move any closer, then
Thank you,
I will-
Master. Can I
will take you into custody.
Can I blow you while I'm at it? Well, can I lick your boots?
We're recording it. He's recording it.
Yeah, and you'll never get the recording when they fucking shoot and kill you, okay? Try not to plant any
People having medical stuff being done, can you just not film over right there? All their other stuff.
No, I'm gonna film everything I can see in public. What's your name?
Okay, thank you.
Hammett?
Sergeant Hammett.
Sergeant Hammett.
Yeah.
Are you
Normally they're inside, but because it's so kind of weird, we're having them out here. So I just
Are you familiar with HIPAA laws?
Thank you. It was just a
That's a yes or no.
I'm moving back inside.
That's a yes or no. Yeah, move them. Bring their private information in private, Sergeant. You know better than that. How long have you been on the force? Uh-oh, we got some backup. They're calling in all the guns here. Hammett, are you the lead officer here, Hammett?
I'm a supervisor.
Who's the lead officer here?
The lieutenant in charge is Lieutenant.
Lieutenant who? He's out there on the street or
Right next to you.
with this guy? Oh, hey, can I have a word with you real quick?
What do you want to talk about?
What's your name?
We'll talk right here.
Okay.
All right, turn off the camera. We'll talk. All right, turn off the camera. We'll talk.
Well, hand me your service gun and we'll talk.
Sure. Now you're being silly.
Yeah, you're being silly. You're being silly.
Right.
You're gonna tell me to turn off my camera.
You're trying to bait us into a debate.
Here, dude.
Are you challenging me to a fight or something?
No.
So you're challenging me to fight?
No, I'm not. You're a fucking idiot.
Don't take one more step forward. To me, we'll talk. But we're not going to talk with 8 cameras going.
Because you don't want to be held accountable for what you're about to say, right? You sure got baited into fucking looking like a douchebag. Yep. Tell him to walk away. Call your dog off, lady. Call your dog off, lady. Can I get your name, sir?
Detective Winter.
Detective Winter? Okay. Do you have a serial number as well?
I do. 38875.
38875. Thanks.
My name is Detective Winter.
Detective Winter?
Like Cecil.
Okay. Do you have a serial number as well?
I do. 38875.
38875, thanks. Are you disturbed by my presence here? I didn't give it. I didn't give it.
Would you like to give it to me?
No. You'll see this though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ever wonder what happens when a cop gets asked their own questions? In this epic role reversal, a bold auditor flips the script, asking a Texas sheriff for his ID, questioning him about firearms, and even searching his patrol car with full permission. What starts as satire becomes a surprisingly respectful conversation about gun rights, personal freedoms, and the broken criminal justice system. From laugh-out-loud moments to powerful truths, this is one interaction you won't forget. If I have to do it, so do you. My safety matters too. The Constitution wasn't written just for cops. Watch till the end. The honesty here might just change your perspective.
It says sheriff. I don't know what county though. Criminal Interdiction Unit, State of Texas Sheriff's Office. Like license plate readers. Hey, what's up? Yeah, how about you? What department are you with?
I work for Collin County Sheriff's Office.
Collin County?
Yes, sir.
You got ID on you?
I sure do.
Can I see it, please?
You want to see my...
Yeah, please. I need to see your ID.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
You licensed to carry that firearm?
Sure am.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and, sorry, hold on. That's kind of loud. That's drowning it. Can you do me a favor while I'm dealing with you? Can we go ahead and put your firearm up for actually who fit your description, dressed in a clown costume that was planting drugs on people out here in Rockwall?
Watch out, you're fixing to get it.
There was actually someone in the same clown costume planting drugs on people on Rockwall. And
Okay.
so, you know, when I see someone like yourself dressed in the same costume, you know, I figure, I don't know if it's some type of organized gang that's going around doing it, but when you're wearing the same costume, you know, it's pretty suspicious.
Right.
And it, you know, if there's nothing to hide, I don't see why there would be a problem with me just checking it out. And that way, you know, me, the public, everyone has peace of mind that you aren't going around planting drugs.
I don't have anything to hide. I'm
Well,
not planting drugs.
Then can I check?
No, sir.
Okay.
You are more than welcome to look in my car.
Okay.
You're not going to search it. You can stand right there and look at.
Can I put the camera in there then?
You can take a look, yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't want you to break the threshold of my door.
Okay. What do you mean break? Oh, is that breaking the threshold?
Right
So
here,
I just
yeah.
broke the.
Yeah, that's called a search at that point.
Okay. So I can't check out that bag right
There's
there.
a computer in that bag.
Can we see?
You want to see inside my
Yeah.
bag? Sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else in there?
Folder.
Okay.
Notepad.
Nothing else in the smaller pockets.
I have some deals to hook it up to computer cables and stuff
Okay.
like that.
All right.
Would you like to see the back of my car?
Yeah, yeah.
And see what all we carry?
Yeah.
I'll be more than happy to show you
All right.
what we do. So these are all my tools of the trade. I have a ladder here for searching vehicles. I have
a ladder for searching vehicles?
Yes, sir. If we have to make access into a tractor trailer or something high that we can't get to just by jumping up or something like that, it's a collapsible ladder. I have seals to search, seals to seal up tractor trailers, tools, glass from my windshield, evidence bags, business cards. You want one of those?
Sure, yeah, I'll take one of those since I didn't actually get to see your ID.
Yeah. I showed you.
I know, but I was more worried about the firearm and who you are. You know what I mean? I gotta try to secure the scene. You know what I mean?
I sure do.
In their authoritarian enforcement training, they are specifically taught to treat people as inferiors, to always try to gain control of everyone and everything the moment they arrive on scene.
So I have a plate carrier here in case we need a rifle, if it's a dangerous situation, a ballistic helmet, extra ammo, rubber gloves, a camera here, change of clothes.
Another backpack, so there's no drugs in there either.
Change of clothes.
All right.
Toiletry items here. Sure you get my deodorant, face wash, Q-tips.
Okay.
I have a jack.
All right.
There's a toolkit back there. What else you want to see? This is where we store our rifles.
Okay.
This is
where you store your rifles?
Yeah.
Okay, it's long.
That rifle right there. If I had to get out and go someplace, and we'll secure our rifle in there. OC spray, which I don't carry.
Okay.
Another vest for when we have civilian riders come ride with us. I'd like to put them in a vest so they're secure.
Can I wear that one while I'm dealing with you then?
No, sir.
In case. Okay.
No,
just
sir.
for my safety. All I think about is my safety. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking about my safety. I don't know who you are, buddy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I'm not really that worried about it.
Name.
Countryman.
What's your name?
It's safety.
What's your name?
Countryman.
What's your badge number?
140.
Now get the hell away from me.
I need you to
Get the hell away from me.
Safety.
Away from me.
Safety.
Away from me. For your safety, go f yourself. Just all I think about all day, every day is my safety and nobody else's. You know what I mean?
Cleaning supplies and my jacket stuff right there.
Cool.
Rain pants.
Okay.
What else you want to see?
Can we check the glove box real quick?
Sure can. Binoculars.
See some pills in there.
Yeah, they're dietary supplements.
Okay.
Air fresheners, magazines, business cards, a watch, an earpiece.
I see the pills. So those are dietary supplements?
They are, yes, sir.
What does it say on there?
True Control.
True Control?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pair of leg restraints, binoculars.
Okay.
What else?
I think it looks good, man.
That answer all your questions?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to come do a ride along?
No.
Come on.
With you?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if you want to take me, then I'll come, but I'm not.
If you're really interested in law enforcement, you want to see what we do every day.
The United States of America incarcerates more people than any other country in the world. In fact, the U.S. hosts more prison inmates than all other developed nations combined.
You want to see what we do every day.
In 2010, the U.S. was home to about 309 million people, 4.5% of the world's total population, but housed 23% of the world's prisoners.
You want to see what we do every day.
We imprison more people than enormous autocratic countries like China. We imprison more people than Russia.
You want to see what we do every day.
Compared to the size of our population, our rate of imprisonment dwarfs our closest allies, like the United Kingdom, France, and Canada. Perhaps the nickname Land of the Free, Home of the Brave, should be updated. Though I suppose you need to be brave to endure the highest likelihood of incarceration the world has ever known. A free nation shouldn't imprison so many people, and a fiscally responsible nation can't afford to.
Then please, ride along.
I mean, if you want to take me, I'd be happy to come, but I'm not going to sign any papers to come with.
You don't have to sign any papers.
And I will be carrying.
Okay.
Okay. We can do that then. Is your cell phone number on here?
Nope. I'll write it down on there for you, though.
Okay.
If you'd like for me to.
Okay.
Or you can just call.
I'll call there.
You can call it 972-547-5100. Ask for me.
Okay.
And they'll patch you through to me, or they'll put you through to my desk.
And you'll let me come on a ride along without doing any background checks or any giving any ID whatsoever.
When you do a ride along with us, you do have to go through. You do have to do the standard. Hey, let's make sure that you're not wanted or anything like that. Then you can come ride with us.
Okay, I won't do that.
You won't do that?
No.
You got warrants?
Nope.
Okay.
Sure don't. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's just a matter of.
You don't want to?
Yeah.
Hey, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy to come with you as two human beings.
Right.
But you know, this whole searching somebody's vehicle thing, I think it's out of line.
So why'd you ask to search mine?
Because cops do it to people all the time. I just wanted to flip it, and you know, I think it's out of line personally.
Well, we don't search people's cars without probable cause or without consent.
Yeah, I see it all the time. You know, I've had employees of mine in the area searched by Rockwall County Sheriff, where you know, a lot of times the consent is attained by intimidation tactics. Now, am I saying that you personally have done that? No, I'm not. But
well, I'm very certain to ask people when I ask for consent. Do you understand that it's a voluntary consent? Right?
Right.
You understand you had the right to tell me no. You understand you had the right to refuse. And you also understand you have the right to withdraw your consent at any time.
Okay.
I'm sure to let people know all 4 of those things, which I don't have to by law.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that's why I try to teach people what their rights are, because most cops won't tell you.
That's why
they'll just try to abuse, and
that's why I encourage people to come out and ride with me.
Okay. Well, I'd be happy to go ride with you, like I said.
But man, you're gonna have to do that basic.
Yeah, I won't do that. Maybe I'll get somebody. Maybe one of my viewers will be willing to do it, and they can go along and record if they're willing to submit to.
What do you have, like a
search.
YouTube channel or something?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's your name?
I don't want to give it right now.
What's an under so I can see myself on YouTube?
Well, you're live right now. Actually.
Oh, on YouTube I am?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's 600 people watching.
YouTube
right
or Facebook?
YouTube.
What are they saying about me?
I don't know. The chat is my chat isn't working right.
I'm not gonna be mad.
It's not no, it's just not reloading. It's just not reloading. So I keep having to hit live chat. Here we go. Now it's reloading. James, this is awesome. For the most part, this cop avoids most drug questions. If you had a drug dog, this cop would have dog tested POS for drugs. This dude is awesome. Wow, James, you just found a real officer who is patient, polite, and friendly. I give this man a thumbs up. News Now Fort Worth says he knows he's on camera. Damn, he is one
ride
of the good
with him,
ones.
see?
Ride with him.
Dark says come ride with me.
Then dog. Yeah.
I don't have a canine, so I can't get a false head. So
look at that one.
He's a good cop. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
My viewers are pretty harsh too. The last time I found a good cop, they were still sitting there talking mad trash about him.
Where was the good cop?
Oh man, where was it? It was out past Fort Worth. I can't remember the name of where it was at though.
Right.
The video's got like 80,000 views.
Really?
It was just a really young guy, and usually they're arrogant and cocky, and he was just.
Well, I've been doing this.
He offered to put his gun up.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to do that because I don't know if your name James.
Yeah.
I take it.
Yeah.
James, I don't know if this is a setup that there's somebody out there.
No, I understand.
To ambush
I wouldn't
me.
actually.
That's why I'm not going to put.
I wouldn't actually really want anyone to disarm themselves. But again, that's one of those things that I see. Cops walk up on the scene. The first thing they want to do is disarm everybody. I don't want you disarmed ever at all, or me, or anyone for that matter. A gun-free zone is a government-sanctioned kill zone.
And I honestly, I want everybody that has the legal authority to carry.
No such thing as legal.
I want everybody. I want everybody. Who,
shall not be infringed.
Okay. Let me rephrase that, James.
Everyone who's not in a prison cell for non-violent, victimless crimes.
I want everybody who can responsibly carry to be able to carry able to carry their firearm, that have been through the appropriate training, that know how to handle a firearm, that know how to handle a firearm, and not just go pointing at people for all willy-nilly reasons.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
So I don't know if you're carrying. I can't see.
I definitely wouldn't ever pull it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. But I encourage you, if you can carry, James, I encourage you to carry, because you could be the person that stops a crime one day.
Right, but
when we're not there to.
Yeah. You know, when by can carry, anyways.
Yeah.
Government infringes on that. Shall not be infringed.
Well,
I just hope that. Here's what I hope. Then here's what I would love. You seem like a decent guy. I would love you to take it to the next level. The next time you find a guy who's carrying illegally, that you assess the situation and decide if you think he should have the right to defend himself.
What do you consider illegal?
Without well, in Texas, for example, you're supposed to have a license to carry. You're supposed to buy permission from the government.
Yes, sir.
There's a few states who have gone to constitutional carry. Texas is working on getting there. Open Carry Texas is really trying to push it.
Right.
I don't know if you heard, but the politicians are the Republicans essentially have pretty much thrown that out at this point because they're afraid to lose to the Democrats in the next election. So I guess the whole point is, you don't need a license to carry. You shouldn't. Shall not be infringed. The reason we call it constitutional carry when you don't have to have a license to carry is because anything else would be unconstitutional carry, right? Okay. So my only hope would be that, you know, if you find someone that has a firearm that they're carrying and they didn't buy permission to do so, that you would assess the situation as a human being rather than as a cop.
Well, as law enforcement officers, we have to assess each and every single situation that we come across.
Yeah.
It's not just, hey, you don't have a weapon, you're going, or you don't have a permit, you're going to jail. There could be some reason for it. They could be going to and from their place of hunting or something like that. So we have to, as law enforcement, we do have to assess every single situation on a case-by-case basis.
The truth is, everyone should have the right to self-defense, though, in any situation.
I totally agree.
And that is what levels the playing ground. That is what makes an 80-year-old woman a threat. I mean, be able to defend herself against a grown man like you.
Right. But there's also people that lose that right to carry once they commit certain crimes in the United States.
Over 70% of the people in our prisons on felonies are in there for victimless, nonviolent crimes because of the failing drug war. When it started in the 70s, 1.3% of the country was addicted to illicit drugs. 40 years later, 1.3% of the country is still addicted to illicit drugs. Now we have a bigger incarceration rate than any other totalitarian nation in the entire world. So the whole idea that because you committed a, quote, crime, I mean, we got a lot of, to me, that's how we systematically disarm good people. I mean, you got an addiction, I got an addiction, it's Red Bull. Okay, it's legal though, right? And to me, that's more harmful than a lot of the illegal things that are out there.
Bangs.
Yours is what?
Bangs.
What's that?
You know, the energy drink Bang?
Okay, right on. And they're more harmful than a lot of the things that are legal.
Absolutely.
So it's not a matter of, you know, the government shouldn't be controlling that. And to take away somebody's right to defend themselves because they're addicted to a substance that we're not addicted to, and government said that we can do our thing.
That's a personal opinion.
Well,
I'm not going to give my personal opinion.
But you've got to. You have to.
I don't.
I mean, no, you don't have to give it, but you should be using your own discretion all the time.
But you also have to understand that how many of these illicit narcotics and these illicit drugs destroy homes.
Oh yeah, and some
people addicted to opioids, an opioid crisis right now.
Yeah.
And for people to say it's not a crisis,
Mm-hmm.
the heroin that is infiltrating our community and the methamphetamine
coming from Afghanistan after we invaded Afghanistan and started producing opium again.
You know what, James? I have never gotten anybody with heroin that originated from Afghanistan.
Okay. Did it originate from a pharmacy?
It did not originate from a pharmacy.
Okay. Because I mean that's one of the biggest problem is prescription drugs,
prescription
right?
narcotics.
And
you're absolutely right, but also know that with the price of prescription narcotics going up and the crackdown that's been on doctors is that people are having to go to other avenues to get their opioid addiction fixed.
Yeah.
So we have to get a control on the opioid addiction in the United States.
Yeah, well, I know people who have been legally addicted for decades, and they're restricting the amount that they can, and so now they're going out to the streets to get it. You know, the government controlling all this stuff isn't good for anybody. It would be good if I would get off of Red Bull and you would get off of whatever you're addicted to, and it would be good if they would get off of heroin. But if I threw you in a cage and said you're a bad man now because you put that in your body and it's harmful to your body, is that fair?
You know, that's your personal opinion.
Okay. I know that everybody uses this analogy, and you probably hear it way too much, but it's real. Just following orders is not an excuse, right? All the worst atrocities in the human history, all the mass murders the worst mass murders in human history were done in the name of law. Not against the law, but in the name of law. Okay. There was nothing illegal about the Holocaust. I know you've heard it 1,000 times, right? But me and you both are perfectly capable of doing horrible things because we choose not to choose for ourselves what we believe is right and wrong and allow politicians to dictate to us what is right and wrong. So, anyways, that's
your personal opinion, man.
Well,
James, hey man, do you got any other questions for me?
No, man. I appreciate you talking with me and letting me check out the vehicle.
Your buddies too?
I actually have people watching me live, and so they'll come and backup camera me all the time.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of times I'll get tackled, tased, beaten, arrested.
So have you felt unsafe with me?
No, I haven't.
Have I answered all your questions?
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I appreciate it.
Will you come and ride with me?
As long as I don't have to do a background check.
Think about coming and riding.
Let me ask you this: if I have a pending felony, can I ride with you?
Man, I'll have to ask my sheriff.
It's fake, anyways.
Okay. So
it's from police chief in Leon Valley.
Where's Leon?
He's going to prison.
Where's Leon at?
It's in Bexar County,
down
San Antonio. Yeah.
So you go all around doing this?
All over the country.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, this is my home though.
Rockwall is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never met you. Do you hang
This is a lot of the Rockwall and Rowlett police are the ones who got me started doing this.
Really?
Because of their abuses.
Have we ever had a bad interaction?
Me and you personally, no. Never met you. No.
I just want to make sure. Well,
No.
James?
We've only had a good one now.
All right. Well, my name is Tully. Again.
Tully? All right.
Yep. That's my first name.
All right.
If you want to come up, I'll be more than happy to take you or any of your other viewers out.
Okay.
If you're gonna put my card on there, I know they're gonna inundate my voicemail.
Well, it's, I mean, they do it both ways. You saw the comments on here. People don't hate you, they like you.
Okay, good.
And, you know, they tend to call when they're really upset. They also will call and give compliments, though,
Okay.
so.
Well, if they want to call and give a compliment, Sheriff Jim Skinner, that's my sheriff of Collin County.
Okay.
They can say that they watched your YouTube channel or Facebook Live. Is it Facebook? What is it?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yep.
All right. And this will be uploaded when?
Oh, it's live right now, so it's already up. I will probably, since it's over a 40-minute video right now.
We've been out here 40 minutes?
Well, I've been live for a while.
Oh, okay.
I had to stop over there with Rockwall PD and.
I try to treat people the way I want them to treat my wife.
Yeah.
You know, if my wife and my kids were standing right here, how would I want somebody to treat you?
Lock them up if they got a plant, right? If they've got weed, lock them up.
James, man, hey.
And take their guns. All right, man.
Be careful out here filming folks, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to.
You know, the world's a dangerous place.
I know it is.
And
that's why I wear this stuff.
Yeah, the idea that we can somehow legislate safety or whatever, you know, it's always going to be a dangerous place.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
Take care, bud.
Have a good one.
All right. Take care, sir.
Pulled over for nothing. Denied ID. Harassed anyway. This video shows two Mullica Township cops trying to intimidate a man who was simply sitting in his parked car on a public street. He knows his rights, refuses to show ID, and shuts them down, calmly and confidently. Even after they threatened to pull him out of his vehicle over illegal tint, which turns out to be legal, he holds his ground. No laws were broken, just cops fishing. Watch how he flips the script and demands their badge, numbers, records, everything, and prepares to file a lawsuit.
You alright, my friend?
Yeah, I'm perfect, man.
Been there for a long time. I saw you a couple hours ago. I was like,
Yeah, I'm okay.
Alright.
XCD B79 XCD. Holy shit.
Hey sir, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Hey, pretty good. We just got a call that you were out here. You've been out here for a little bit. You just hanging out or what's going on?
Just minding my business.
Just minding my business?
Yep.
Just hanging out?
Yeah, not illegal, right?
Nah, everything good then?
Everything's perfect.
You need anything from us?
Nope.
Okay.
Jeez, man.
We're recording too, bro.
I'm okay with that.
How are you, my man?
Yeah, what's up, man?
We just got a call, man. We're just seeing what's going on.
Am I
Parked
doing
out in
it?
front of people's houses
I wasn't in front of anyone's house.
for 3 hours. That's what the call. Look, I'm just going off what they're telling us. You know what I'm saying?
Is it illegal to park on the side of a public street?
It's not, but people are just concerned.
Yeah, but it's not illegal.
I didn't say it was illegal. But
So
what
then-
is illegal is the tint that you got on your car.
What tint?
The tint.
I don't have any tint in this car.
What's the purpose of recording?
I don't have any tint. What do you mean, what's the purpose?
Recording.
Are
We're
you
just checking on your
are you a
status,
public
bro.
official?
Like, of course I am.
So then, do I have a First Amendment right to record you in the course of your duty?
Sure, but are you
Can, name and badge number, please.
Are you worried for your safety?
Of course, I got you two guys harassing me.
Just checking on your status, bro.
I saw when you made that U-turn. You think I'm gonna let you guys fabricate some sort of moving violation when I'm there? I'm not smarter than that, man. Trust me. I never let that happen. You never get the upper hand on me. I'm not breaking the law.
Okay.
Can you name and badge number?
It's right here, bro.
How do you spell that? How do you pronounce that?
See it on the thing.
How do you pronounce it?
Put it right there.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I can't read.
Refusal. I do not
Badge number?
245.
Are you, sir?
Right here.
How do you pronounce that?
Badge number.
I don't know how to read, sir.
You don't know how to pronounce walk? W-A-L-K?
Oh, that's what it says?
Okay.
I didn't know that, man. Thanks, thanks for pronouncing it for me.
Sure.
Yep.
You also don't have your seatbelt on. Do you have an ID?
I parked. I'm parked. I don't have to have my seatbelt on when I'm parked.
Do you have an ID on you, sir?
For what?
I just need to see your ID.
Nope.
Yeah, you got
Nope.
tint, and we saw you driving.
I don't have any tint.
All right, we can pull you out of the vehicle if you want.
You want to pull me out for what tint? What tint? Show me the tints. Show me the tints. That is legal in New Jersey.
Maybe in New Jersey. Okay, you're good.
That is legal. You just threatened to pull me out of my car?
Good.
Wait, you just threatened to pull me out of my car?
I'm just asking you to step out.
No. For what? This is not a traffic stop.
Okay, your tint's legal. That's fine. I didn't see.
I didn't have any tints.
That's fine. The tint's legal on the front. That's fine.
I don't have any tints.
Okay,
You can't send me
I'm saying
tints legal when
it's
there's no
legal. You
tints.
don't have tint. Okay.
You just threatened to pull me out of the car. You realize you violated my rights. You're harassing me.
You anything.
You did. So we can pull you out of the car.
Well,
and you're trying to violate my Fourth Amendment right by telling me to ID.
Do you have anything? What is the problem?
You are the problem. Why are you harassing me? What am I doing that's wrong?
What are you sitting out here for 3 hours for? We're just
Is that illegal? Do I have to answer people and tell them why I'm sitting?
Listen.
I don't like this guy's approach. He just telling me he's going to pull me out of the car.
All I'm saying is, if you could just let us know why you're out here, we'll leave you alone. If you're
the last thing I want to do, the last thing I want to do is arrest you. I don't want to do anything.
Arrest me for what? What did I do that's illegal?
I want nothing to do with you.
If I don't give you ID, will you arrest me?
No.
If I don't answer any questions, will you arrest me?
Listen, you can sit here. I'm not going to do this. You can record all you want. I'm not going to do anything. You can sit here all you want. All right? You can sit here all you want. That's fine.
Well, listen, please don't harass me, okay? Because anything further is harassment.
Okay? Have a good night, sir.
All right? And I'll definitely file a lawsuit. You guys have a card number? Okay. Is there a reason why you don't feel safe with me stepping there?
I don't know what you have on you.
No weapons, none.
Okay, well, I don't know that.
Okay, no. I'm letting you know. Okay. Do you guys have a FOIA request also?
A what?
A public records request. Oprah.
Oprah?
Yes.
You have to get it in the
records.
Yeah, and they're closed.
Okay.
Monday.
Till Monday? No problem. Thank you. Where do I submit this? Do I have to bring it back here?
I believe you could probably submit it online.
Okay.
I can write down an email address for you, or you can look it up online.
You know what? I'll bring it back.
Okay.
So what was I gonna ask you? Do you want to see the video? Are you interested in seeing the video?
That's for IA.
Huh?
That's for IA.
Just for internal affairs?
Yeah.
Okay. And who's in internal affairs? Who can I come and speak with when I drop this off?
Sergeant O'Hara.
Sergeant O'Hara?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I be guaranteed I'm not going to be harassed when I leave this township? Because I'm going to leave here legally, drive legally. I don't want to be harassed by C-Walk or Refusal. Okay, that's harassment. I'm not doing anything illegal. I haven't done anything illegal from the start.
Okay.
So I don't want to be harassed. I just want to be left alone to go.
Okay. As long as you're abiding by the rules, yeah, no problems.
I don't want him to... Okay, good. I'll be recording this. Thank you.